But we are getting into the knife round. Ah, you fixed the 1-win graphic. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Technically, they do have 7 wins. A 3-2-2 is it's a reference to a match fixing scandal in Dota, where there you go. Yes, my fiance is observing for me. It's pretty great. It is pretty darn great. All right, so 1-win take the knife round. Enter the sub icon as you can. Maybe. The nice thing is there's not that many people that have into the years of subs, so I don't have to worry about it too much. And I can figure that out when I get to more people getting that way. Anyway, we're going into the pistol round. So I'm going to vanish from sight. Get your channel points into the prediction if you wish to predict. The channel points prediction will close after the pistol round. If you don't have any channel points and you would like some and you are not already following the stream here on Twitch, do hit that follow button. And if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button while you're down there and maybe even the like. And if you have some time, a comment would be nice. Anyway, ESEA, getting overrun. KMZ with the kill. And what wanted Goons, they're looking toward this A bomb site, but they're flying out of B. 3 versus 3. I have been grinding a little bit of Premiere, but I don't want to tell my rank in a video that's going to end up on the YouTube. 2 versus 3 for the retake here. 1 win, doing a good job of clearing out the site. It's just going to be up to Magic. 1 versus 3 to try and hold off the defuse, but Slump ready. That is going to be 1 win with their 1 round so far. But yes, I did a bit of Premiere this weekend. Just tell us the Premiere rating. Yes, but the Face It Elo is not going to be in the VOD. God. Bonamon, thank you for the tier 1 gifted. I love to bang anime pillows. And that's going in the VOD. So subscribe to the YouTube for banging anime pillows. Well, Wanted Goons with the bomb down. They do end up going for the Force. A couple of rifles and some lower level weapons here. ESEA, though, he gets flashed out. He's able to get 1. Feb with the trade. That's allow Wanted Goons to waterfall out onto the bomb site. Get the bomb down as well. Slump going to be pushed off with a Molotov. All right, a little bit labored, but we do get the bomb down. But 1 win are already on the site. You can see on the map how zoomed in and close it is. Quick exchange of kills. Wanted Goons, they're looking for some favorable positions as 1 win start to breach their way on in. News with the kill onto Johan. Feb unable to get the trade. It's just Magic KS with the Tech 9, and News will finish the job. All right, fine. You want my rank, you want my elo. I'm level 2 on Face It, and I am 4,200 on Premiere. I hope to look back on this VOD someday and laugh about how low ranked I was. I know. It's awful. I don't get to play much. I have a job, and in my free time, I have another job, okay? I'm an adult. Set me up with a salary to play CS, and maybe I'll rank up. Yeah, set me up with a mentor, too. This nade should be pretty chunky. Nade down in the 2nd round should be, you know, good money on the side of Wanted Goons. They do go with a pretty low buy here. Good Deeg. Able to get to Intra, but that might just be all that Wanted Goons can get. Can't relate. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I thought casting was your full-time gig. My dude, I do it like 2 to 3 hours a night. That is not full-time. I wish. If anyone wants to hire me to cast enough during the day that I can quit my job and, you know, either be grinding CS or casting. You can't see me doing a thumbs up, but I would totally do that. But no, the other problem is I'm casting entirely for free. Like, there are places I could go and say I would like to cast for money, but I'd rather give myself the opportunity to do it completely freely and get, you know, get the opportunities that I can get on my own rather than joining up. And I did join up with Nouns, but now that's complicated and I'm not going to talk about it. Well, Killer Panda's down to 68 HP on that op. What are we not talking about? Nouns at the moment. If you want, I can... How do you cast ECL games? Honestly, if you message me, I'll point you in the right direction. And Goons definitely being pointed in the direction of their first round here. Johan picks up 2, but Learcy and Intra with the trades. It's still a 2 versus 3. A bomb nowhere near a site. Killer Panda's charging all the way through T-spawn. A site is open here. It's been left open by 1 win. Har har har. Yes. Yes, the bomb is not near a site. It's also not near a site, but it does get planted on a site. Is this like the Counter-Strike version of Who's On First? Well, good damage onto Intra. Magic will finish the job through the wood wall. Second player, Learcy, making his way up on the stairs, but Magic ready for the peak. We'll get the kill. Yes, I'm excited. Well, so supposedly Adren is only with complexity. Look at this replay. We're just showing off at how good the production is here now. So Adren, I think, is only on loan to complexity. I don't know if he's moving to them on a permanent basis. Same with Junior. Junior's going to be a sub temporarily. At the moment, it looks like Junior is going to be moving to Moneyball. Yeah, it's all in OBS. Was that an OBS replay? It was an OBS replay. No, it wasn't an OBS replay. There's a lot more to it that I apparently don't understand. Set my game up. I mean, this is all stuff that my fiance, being a software developer, was just like, I can write tools. I will just program my own stuff. So well, this one's a little bit of a low buy for 1 win. That op for Slump is the big thing to be nervous about in this buy. But Goons are kind of avoiding it as we proceed through the round. Good damage. He's just doing everything from his PC. Oh, Learcy gets bopped by the flash. Feb with the kill. Slump now has to do this alone. 1 versus 5, but Killer Panda is prepared for the push on in through the market, and it's the second round for Goons. Oh, well, I will... if you jump in my Discord server, it is pretty easy to find my fiance, and I'll point you in his direction. All right, so it's just Deagles now. 5 Deagles for 1 win. Just looking to pick up some heads. Looking to pick up a little bit of head. But aren't we all? Wait, I died. Those are the things that I shouldn't get used to saying on actual broadcasts. But sometimes... Just... I mean, you can't see me, but I'm cheesing. You heard my fiance giggle. I did. Oh, man. Push on in the ladder. KMZ will pick up the kill onto Slump. Learsy with the trade, though. There's the head I was talking about. 3 players on the B bomb site for 1 win. That is interesting. Just Jason left alone, but Learsy with the AK could make things difficult here for Wanted Goons. As they look to even things up, as they look to equalize. I like the boost. That could definitely catch them by surprise. KMZ, though, just holding out hope and ladder that someone passes him by. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Wanted Goons, they will solidly take control of the site, but they haven't detected news in jungle. And there will be the kill. Magic KS on the trade, but now has to do it all alone. 1 versus 3. Suddenly, this round looked like an easy win for Wanted Goons, but not that easy anymore. Smoke down will allow him to cross, so does allow him to get out of the crosshairs of 1 win. Oh my gosh, he's going to get all the way to Tetris too. One win, they're just not taking the space that they need to be taking, and the problem is Magic has denied himself the positioning for the positioning for the retake. The smoke to go down. This retake going to be impossible here as Intra bags the headshot. Oh man, that one looked really, really good. Looked very possible. At the very least, there have been enough bomb plants for Wanted Goons that they are going to be rolling in enough money to keep picking up weapons, to keep just trying to exert something. Oh, Slump with no op, still doing tons of damage. Killer Panda's knocked down to 28, but that last HP is going to be the one that matters on the AWP. Meanwhile, KMZ felled by Slump, and Intra going to pick up a second kill of his own. Now Johan able to get 1 back, but it's Killer Pandas all alone versus the 1 versus 4. As his whole team has been shredded. Ooh, good little flick. Expecting the player in Valley, but the window is where he needs to be looking. Has to return to recover the bomb, but he's got Jason hot on his heels. He's got players hot on his heels from multiple directions. Killer Pandas are about to be extinct. If 1 win have what they want to say about it. That smoke's still lingering in mid, but ooh, Intra gonna make it out in front of it. Oh, this is a dangerous proposition here. Killer Panda is gonna make it loud. Head on into B. Learsy already prepared for this. We could get a bomb down, but there's enough time to go on the rotation here. So Killer Pandas might just be baiting. Oh, this D-scope at just the wrong moment. And Intra will bag a headshot. That's going to be the op picked up by given over to Slump here for 1 win. And now things can start to get quite dangerous. 1 win going to have, well, they'll have a little bit of momentum. Now, they're going for the A site. Magic going to be the first one to discover the positions of the 1 win players, but he gets knocked on his back. These smokes are doing a good job. Killer Pandas just drive by Drayson. Oh, will fall in response, but that's still going to be bombed down for Wanted Goons. 3 versus 4, and these rifles going to make this retake more than possible for the 1 win side. KMZ just drops Learsy. 3 versus 2. There is a kit on Intra, but I'm surprised there's not more. I guess they didn't want to spend the money. Even though News and Slump definitely had it, and now they might live to regret it. That's Intra's kit dropped. All of the kits down in CT. Feb peeking out from Tetris. Oh my goodness, no! Wanted Goons. They're going to win this eco. There's not enough time for News to get this defuse. KMZ, he doesn't even need to get the kill. There's not enough time. And, oh, is News going to die to the bomb? Little celebration there for one of Goons. Well, one of Goons managed to make diamonds from coal. There's a lot of pressure on them that round, and my goodness. Ooh, these deagles, though, one wouldn't have already proved themselves dangerous. Jason getting out in front of the smokes, too. This, oh no, Killer Pandas does get traded out, but now News in a killer position picks up 2. Oh, one of Goons, that's dropped the bomb as well. Now everything left over to the B's site. Learsey, quick trade over with Feb. And Febreze is going to have to get fresh. 1 versus 3. Bomb now recovered by Slump. The SD op going to be picked up as well. So this one feels like a saver, but you've got 1 minute and 10 seconds. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to be recovered, and we've got a solid minute. So let's just talk about, like, the aesthetics of Mirage. What does playing window mean to you? I think playing window... Oh! I say! Slump! Gets ripped apart, though Feb not expecting the player next to him. Usually getting one tapped. Yeah, same. That's why I don't play window. This was just a brawl out mid. Killer Pandas could not have expected that, and oh my goodness, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta sting. Now, one of Goons down onto pistols once again. And News looking to crush in from above, though. That is going to be a good start on the Deagle, but now News looking for more, only going to get the 2. That's rifle picked up for Johan, but he's about to be challenged here, and Intra will stop him. This is looking like it's going to be a 7th round for 1 win, which will make their CT side quite nice. A Glock and a Deagle, not a whole lot to work with, and no bomb available on the site as well, so Wanna Goons just looking to take away some money from the 1-win side, which at this juncture would work well. Slump and Learsey on $0, so still something good to be said for just taking away some weapons, but dying without that, well, that's another story. Though, let's see what this Glock has got to say. Not as much as the Deagle. And it is going to be 7-3. Wanna Goons now a little bit of a do or die. Well, they're definitely getting to the, oh, wait, that's a new lineup for that nade to block off the smoke, but Slump is the only one taking damage off of that. He thought he had something kind of clever, but unfortunately, unable to convert the nade. So Wanna Goons taking a lot of space up towards mid. This time News offering up huge amount of cat. Oh, Johan might be able to make it in to step on someone in A, but doesn't go for it. 3 players in A to deal with. Meanwhile, Johan gonna find the player ticket. That's Slump. That's the AWP knocked out, but Intra good for the trade. Still a 4 versus 4. With that AWP down, I mean, I feel like Wanna Goons have a really decent shot at this, and 1 win. They've left the A bomb site pretty weak. There's still 2 players over towards B with just Jason sitting under balcony. News does rotate on over and, well, gonna spot KMZ and ladder. Do they hear Jason under Balk? I'm not sure. He's gonna get a huge opportunity to shoot, but not an opportunity to hit. 2 players down. That's gonna be the site taken over by one of Goons, and yeah, it might just be the save called up. The money not looking too great for one win. These 2 CTs now. Well, Killer Panda's caught in... Killer Panda's caught in Ticket, but Magic and Febreze ready to clean this site up. Nice bolt observe. Thanks. Yeah, well, I mean, Will English is another observer, producer, caster, someone that's been around for all of the sides of the broadcast, so he's going to recognize it. But you know what is not going to be recognized is any more rounds for one win, because Learcy alone in the 1 versus 5, spotted by Feb. You can smell the freshness. 5-7. A good turnaround from one of Goons. If they can take the pistol, they can definitely make a dent on this. Ooh, one win. Gonna storm out from Palace. KMZ gonna get more than they bargained for. The headshot is good, but not gonna be able to convert off of that. And Magic now alone on site. 1 kill from Ticket will help out significantly. Oh, and able to back away as well, but runs out of ammo. Now things get dangerous, but no, Johannen as well. 2 versus 4 as the bomb is planted. What is this retake slump? Just bagging headshots all over the place. Killer Pandas, the last one standing, gonna be left munching on eucalyptus. And this 1 versus 2 has the kit, has armor. This could be good news though. Able to get the trade. And 1 win. Take that pistol into their hands, and well, this one looking pretty good for them. Reminder that these are the 2 teams battling for top 4. These are the teams that are going to be fighting for those really deep spots in the playoffs. And the playoffs are coming soon. The playoffs will be here sooner than you think. We are halfway through May. I know, it's concerning to me too how fast time moves sometimes. But speaking of how fast time... Okay! 10 seconds into the round, 15 seconds, 2 more kills. The pistol's lighting up the scoreboard. Intra not going to let them have another. Down to 2 HP, but still gets the kill. Meanwhile, Killer Panda's picking up that Galil and putting it to work. 1 win now on the back foot. Regain 9-0. Yeah, Regain are looking like they're going to make it into ECL next season. But I feel like 1 win are going to be the other my other guess. If you don't recognize the names on 1 win, look at Fluffy Aimers from last season. It's that. It's got Slump, the guy that everybody thought was cheating until he showed up on LAN. News, Intra, and Jason, and like all of them are all really solid players. Take Flight making it? I don't know. Playoffs are going to be tough this season. Magic, good kill, but only able to get the 1-for-1. Learcy now looking to win this all alone. The deagle for Johan, not quite enough, so it's going to be Killer Pandas with the Galil, but it can't happen. And 9 rounds for 1 win. That is heartbreaking. He's down to 23 HP. Goons had everything going for them in that round. I need to turn off that timer. Blackcrest Red also making it to ECO? I hope so. I hope Might make it. I hope FlyQuest Red make it. I hope Supernova Comets make it. You know, like, ECL could be really interesting for Season 50. Well, news, he's been spotted in apartments, but not down, but not out. That is a lot of info to give over to the rest of the team, and one win, they'll start to slip on over to this A-bomb site. There's 3 players here to stop them, though. Ooh, KMZ spots the player in connector, but can't quite convert the kill. Gonna be up to Killer Pandas to live up to their name, munch on some limbs as well as branches. Only gets the 1 though. Intra and Slump will continue to put 1 win in the driver's seat on this round. 4 versus 2 as they get the bomb down, but Magic will start to even those numbers out. All alone takes down 2. Gets the reload as well. Wait a minute, these health pools. This one looks actually mildly possible for Goons. And they're gonna need it. This is the second half, and they've been on the back foot for the entirety, but I love how we get the map zooming in and out as 1 win back away. Now they're both playing out of ramp. News and Jason playing off from one another. They've got the bomb inside of their purview here, and News shows exactly why you got to finish the job. If you're aiming for him, you better not miss. Just think, he could have died in apartments earlier that round, but he didn't, so he did that. Ten rounds for 1 win. This one definitely starting to feel dire for the Goons. Magic already taking some damage. Again, we are 10 seconds into the round, and oh, wait a minute. He kisses News before dying. Oh, Goons. Oh no, they're falling apart. Oh, it's all falling to pieces. There's a good kill for KMZ, but that will reveal him, and that's Nade. Dunks him away. Intra looking to finish the job, but Killer Pandas, ooh, picks up the AK, but not able to get it out in time. So 11 for 1 win. Yes, this is a best of 1. Alrighty, well, the last stand for the Goons. Hopefully they make it a quality one. Magic already going to pick up that first player. These rounds, they start 10 seconds in. Sometimes there's so much defaulting that you're waiting for a minute before the first kill falls, but no. 1 winner are fast, they're decisive. Doesn't always work, they don't always get it done, but in the end, it does seem to work out for them, and now that's going to be the molly put down for the ticket player, but they're not expecting the push from stairs, and KMZ going to make a mess of 1 win. 2 kills for himself, so it's News and Jason here to try and win this one for 1 win, and they're doing a good job. 3 kills already. 2 versus 2. Out of what? Just players peeking out of apartments and Goons not being ready for it, but at the same time, they absolutely destroyed. Killer Pandas now looking for the shots onto the head of Jason, but can't quite find them. 1 versus 1, Goons, they've got the bomb down, but 7 HP. A stiff breeze is enough to knock over KMZ. Ooh, he does spot News in jungle. With that shot missed, now this round gets awkward. Goes for the reload. New's going to know exactly what's going on here. That molly going to stop him from getting into the round. And oh dear. Bomb down. News is going to go for this peak. There's no reason. There's no way he doesn't. It's going to be the no scope or nothing for KMZ. Can he hit it? No, I'm wrong. News backs away, but that's perfect. He baits KMZ in and takes the round. 12-5. All right, Goons. It's their last stand. Oh, and KMZ becomes even more deadly in his last stand. News with the trade, looking for more, but Johan gonna deny him any more opportunities into this round. Goes over into ladder. Meanwhile, Learsea getting up close and personal in apartments. The interesting thing is, Goons have been doing so much eco damage that if they do manage to win a round, they could start to spin a few more. But they have to play perfectly on the CT side. This gets so... the pressure just mounts and mounts and mounts. It's like, all right, we're 12-5. If we lose it, you know, we gave it our best shot. All right, maybe we get a round. Maybe we get two. Feb, the fresh maker over here, only good for the first. Killer Panda's on the trade. And it's just up the slump. Ooh, Johan, though. Enough time to go for the reload. And Slumpy's got attention behind him as well. He's got to make a move. He's got to go forward. There's no backward. Has to pierce the veil here. He is. He's going to try to back on out. Magic waiting for him. The only question is, how long does he take? Well, he's got the knife out, so Magic just walks into him, picks up the AK before it hits the ground, and yeah, let's take a look at these shots again because this one just gets worrying. Ooh, well, Learsea gonna start things off strong here, but the trades come in, and trades with profit for Wanted Goons. Intra looking for something, but finds trouble. And it's just gonna be Jason, 1 versus 4, Deagle in hand. He can pick up a rifle, but Wanted Goons starting to get in his face. They're gonna put him in the pokey. It's Feb to clean up these streets as Wanted Goons start to spin this one back. 1 foot in front of the other. Just keep stepping. Just keep stepping. Yes, yes. So shut up and dance with me. Yes. Well, it's just pistols for the 1-win side, so hopefully that's a winnable round for Wanted Goons. Ooh, they do make it out of apartments, though. This one's dangerous for Killer Pandas. These pistols up close. Yeah, gonna do precisely that. Just blasted. And News, he's not done. This AWP gonna be put to the work. Does get turned down. For what? No bomb for 1 win. They've got to make their way all the way back over the B site. It's been left in apartments. I think Wanted Goons do have an inkling that that is the case, so they're going to protect this. AK out for Slump, but no armor. Gonna need some perfect shots out of One Win if they want to end the game here. Time's starting to get low, though. 35 seconds right now. They've got to get all the way up into apartments and get the bomb, or they've got to find these last two players, but that's the AK knocked out of the hands of Slump, and Magic going to complete the double to keep Wanted Goons in this game. 8 rounds for the CT side. If they can overcome this bye, there's a very, very real chance that Wanted Goons can bring this one to overtime. They've got this bye, and they've got about one more to fight. One Win. They've been doing a good job of fragging, but the next step is to live through rounds a little bit more. Slump, the spray gets punished by Killer Pandas on that AWP. But One Win will solidly secure mid control for themselves, and there's no one on Cat for Wanted Goons, so the opportunity presents itself to head on over to the B-bomb site for the One Win side. Johan in mid and jungle, waiting to see if there's a player peeking. Oh, and might catch Learsea and ladder. Oh, this is dangerous. The timing is just... The timing is so perfect. Killer Pandas through connector all the way across the map onto Cat. Oh, this nade gonna be chonky too. Look at that. Jason knocked down by more than half. These One Win players, they've had the wind knocked out of their sails, but they've still got that sail up. One good kill for Intra might be all they need. 4 versus 3. Wanted Goons still trying to keep them off the site. That's the bomb dropped. Feb looking for some more, but has to go for the reroll. Meanwhile, Killer Pandas and Johan have arrived and will make One Win aware. Nine to 12. Okay, are we getting overtime? Is it happening? Now is when you start to get worried about the comeback if you're One Win. Pistols out once again. You've got maybe one more buy. Maybe 2. If you really carefully keep your money in check. Like, at this rate, you just gotta save. Can't afford any misbuys. You can't afford playing sloppy. But they're still going for that mid control. They're just, I mean, they're doing a good job of taking the mid control. It's just figuring out where to go after they've got control is the bigger question. And, oh, like a little bit of a smoke kiss here. News. Oh, about to be spotted. That's bomb drop from Magic. And it's just on to Slump. 23 HP remaining. Ooh, he's still going to cap 1. But slapped down by KMZ. 10 for Wanted Goons. Just a couple more steps. 1, maybe 2 more full buys. Look at the kills for News. 27 and 14. Dude has been lifting this One Win team. But he cannot force them over the finish line. Dude has to be jacked right now. And he's just barely. Now the smoke does allow the push on over, but KMZ spots it. He hasn't been, we got the double op set up now for Wanted Goons, Killer Pandas and KMZ. So you got danger everywhere, and those ops are going to keep One Win for anywhere. They're going to keep them so far away from these sites. They have more than 1 win. They do have more than 1 win. Currently, One Win are 7-2, and Wanted Goons are 8-2. So one of these teams going to force the other one to have a third loss. Oh, Learsea drops. 3 versus 5, and 1 win looking for the A-bomb site this time around. Oh, Magic going to be the first one to peek out and the first one to die. That is going to start to even things back out just a little bit, but Killer Panda is going to continue obliterating on this op. And Feb will clear out Leersea as well and finish the job with Slump. Goons, they do lose both of their ops. They do get to pick one back up, but 11 to 12 from 5 to 12. They just need one more to bring us to overtime. Look at this. 6 rounds in a row to get us here. The pressure has to be absolutely crushing at this point for both of these teams. And look at the utility for 1 win. They're doing this mostly dry. 3 nades left in the belt. KMZ. Oh, but he misses the first shot. That could be everything on this round. Did that nade go where he meant it to? Okay, 1 win. Again, they've got the mid control. They've got 4 players on in, but this time they've left Slump behind on ramp. Johan getting boosted up, but he can't quite find the shots. So Jason will be the first. There's 2 players here on Cat and News. Again, he wants to finish this game. 2 versus 4, now 3. Killer Pandas with a jumping shot onto News. Picks up the AK to keep this one rolling, but unable to convert. So it's just going to be up to KMZ. The last player is an op, is across the map. Has to go full tilt, charging on toward the B site. They're going to hear him as soon as he gets too close. Oh, look at this. He's boosted up. He's jumped up here on Cat. That means he's going to have to make noise to get to B site. And Intra is watching this window like a hawk, like a demon, who delivers the final blow, the final nail in the coffin. 13-11, and 1 win will be the team to come out of here with 2 losses and 8 wins.